Everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. This video is going to be a little bit more fluid because I'm not as pissed off now because I got like all my hate feelings out about that test coming up, in the last video. So now I don't have those hate feelings now. So I still have them, but they're not like that's because that's the first time
You're not burning with rage that you have to miss WrestleMania because of this.
Yeah. So in this video, me and AJ are going to do our WrestleMania predictions. The thing's the same. AJ's going into this blind. He doesn't have he's not as blind about this one because we've done maybe like two of these where he's known like some of the people from these shows.
Yeah, you're the more like experienced Wrestle fan. I'm just kind of like a new guy.
Yeah, but I feel like, you're going to recognize some of the names because we've done two prediction videos with some.
Plus, I've just hung out with you before, so like I pick up some names along the way.
Yeah. I think you'll know there's someone you know like pretty well. And also, I forgot what I was gonna say because just forgot what I was gonna say. That happens sometimes. So, like, I'll start saying something and then I forget what I'm gonna say. Oh, also, like I said, AJ's gonna do all his predictions first, and then I'll do mine. But let's announce the punishments first because obviously we have a punishment. And we have a punishments for the last one, and the last ones are going to be pretty bad. That's like one we both want to win. But what is punishment for this one? We'll start with you. What's your punishment for me if I lose this one?
If you lose, you have to get in front of the camera and make a video pretending to be like an over-the-top heel wrestler. Just like talk smack about wrestling and like just be super over the top. Maybe flip a chair or two.
Yeah. As for me, and this is my punishment is more brutal than his is, which is kind of weird because typically yours has been more brutal than mine. So obviously we thought the last punishment where we have to, where we have to do Kiss Time Sis with you again, and he can only defend the show. Well, this one's worse. On AJ Talent, his YouTube channel, he has to make a video called Top 5 Reasons Breaking Bad's the worst television show ever. That's harder because it's not, and it's probably the best television show ever.
It's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, so it's hard to come up with 5 reasons. And you're gonna get a lot of hate for it because a lot of people
loves Breaking Bad. So
yeah,
especially with the new movie coming out. Oh my god, people are gonna roast me alive.
Yeah, so I'm picking a good time for you to do this. And he has. I feel like too. You can't just like say at the end of the video, "Oh, this was a troll," because then if you say this was a troll at the end, then you won't get the hate. So,
exactly.
You have to. I think you got to give it couple weeks. You got to let that video sit a couple weeks, then you can make
let it sit. Let the death threats pile up.
Yeah. And then you make a video responding to the hate comments. And you have to still defend your point, but then at the end of that video, you can say, "Okay, it was a troll."
Yeah.
Or something. We'll come up with something. So, yeah, I think we got some pretty good punishments for this one. This is like one we really, really have to win. So, let's see if we do win. There's no way there's going to be any ties, I don't think, because it's 14.
Either way, one of us has to be a dumbass in front of the camera. So
Yeah. Well, we're both kind of being dumbasses, though, because you're sitting down talking about why Breaking Bad's the worst. Because you can't just say why it's a bad show. You have to say why it's the worst show ever.
like Kiss Sis is a better show than Breaking Bad, which is
a
sentence that makes me want to puke.
Yeah. So let's get this underway. So like I said, AJ's going to go first. So are you at the Women's Battle Royal? Because that's where we're starting.
Yep. Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey.
No. Women's Battle Royal. Yeah, very bottom. Sorry, because AJ doesn't watch. It takes a bit to, for him to get there and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, AJ will go first. And I'll tell him who everybody is. So we have the Women's Battle Royal, and this is what it says. The female superstars of Raw, SmackDown Live, and NXT will compete in the second annual Women's Battle Royal on Sunday, April 7th. Not a lot of storylines. It's just a battle royal. It's like a Royal Rumble pretty much, where it's all except all the women are in the ring at once, and the only way you get eliminated is if you get thrown over the top rope.
Jeez, talk about a cluster.
Yeah. And you know what you get though if you win. That's what you get.
The women's battle royal champion. I'm assuming.
You get a trophy. Nice big trophy.
Wow, a big old trophy.
Yeah.
Like, hang on.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I know. Is it this trophy? Is it my 5th grade reading award? Is
See,
that what you get for winning?
Actually, you know what I'll have you do? Right, look up on your phone, because there should be a picture of it. A picture of the women's battle royal trophy, and you'll see what it looks like.
All right. Is it a big trophy, or is it like a little dinky one?
It's a pretty big trophy, actually, but I want you to see what this trophy looks like. I want to see your reaction. Don't do it until you actually come on camera, because I want to see what your reaction to what the trophy.
Okay, so women's battle royal trophy.
Yeah, on Google Images. I know it's dead air right now because he's trying to. I don't know if he's seen
and
it.
entertain the masses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's bigger than her. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the trophy right there.
I'm not gonna lie, that might be just a little bit bigger than my trophy.
Yeah, but the trophy that's all you get though, just a trophy. You don't get like a championship match.
I mean, that's still a pretty awesome trophy.
I guess.
But glory.
Yeah. So here's what's in the match. You have your you might want to go back to the link, by the way.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So we have Liv Morgan, who's the one with pink hair. So I'll just say I'm reading from the top left to the bottom right, so that way it just saves us time, so you know who everybody is. So I'm reading from the top left to right, to the bottom right, left to right. So just so you get the picture how I'm doing this. Liv Morgan's the one with pink hair. Mickie James is the one with brunette, like that's a brunette, I guess. Nikki Cross is the one that looks like she's probably belongs in a mental hospital, like that evil smile. So now you get how I'm reading this, so you know who everybody is. Because it just saves us time for me having to explain who everybody is. Sonya Deville is like the one on the top that's like has like the biggest picture.
What's her name?
And then we have Zelina Vega, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Lana, Naomi, Ruby Riott, Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Sarah Logan. So you know who everybody is now, right? Since
Asuka won the previous one we did, right?
Correct. You could pick two. Also.
Okay, I think Asuka and Ruby Rose are my 2 picks.
You mixed up one of the. So is it Mandy Rose or Ruby Riott you're picking?
Oh, Ruby Riott, my bad.
Okay. All right, there you go. All right, so this is the one, and Alexa Bliss is the host, by the way. Doesn't really mean anything, but she's the host, so you can't really predict anything there because she's the host. Yeah. We're gonna predict about that. All right, so this.
I mean, she's cute, I guess. There you go. Yeah.
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is the one you want to click on because then you'll know who everybody is. Or press because you're using your phone. Press read. Yeah, so guess what you guess. So this is like the men's version of a battle royal, pretty much. And guess what you get if you win this one?
A bigger trophy.
Of Andre the Giant, yeah.
Oh, really? So he has his own trophy. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and he crosses his arms like you see. So are you down to like where the pictures where it says featured?
Yeah, Braun Strowman on Brady. Yeah.
So here's who's in the match. Braun Strowman. Do you by chance watch SNL at all? Okay. So you won't know. There's no way they don't have any picture of these guys, but it's Colin Jost and Michael Che.
There's a picture of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was. But they're like the celebrity part of this battle royal. And then we have Andrade, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose. Yeah, that's a wrestler's name. No Way Jose.
I'd probably pick a name like that.
Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, Kalisto, Grand Metalik, I should have had you read that name. Just to see how you would have pronounced
Rand Metallic is what I probably would have said.
Yeah. How do you think you say the next guy's name?
Lince Dorado.
No, Lindsay Dorado.
Oh God, that not even close. First of all, if your parents named you that, I'm sorry.
Well, these these aren't like the real names.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, Rhino.
Yeah, someone named their kid Rhino, just Rhino, like no last name or anything.
Yeah. Victor, Connor, Ali, Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Otis, Tucker, and EC3. That's all. That's his name, EC3. So you can pick two. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna go with Braun Strowman and Apollo Crews.
Okay. Are you just picking them because they're like closer to the top, so you don't have to scroll down?
No, Braun Strowman. He just seems to be like the main event, and Apollo Crews just seems, I don't know, just something about him makes me think he's a good contender.
Yeah, you want to get out of that now so you can get back to the rest of the matches.
Right.
You want to go to the match before the Battle Royal, obviously. So,
being slow.
Yeah, okay. So we gotta wait a couple minutes. So, yeah, this is a very riveting video. See, because the Andre the Giant.
Okay. Right. Next is Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley versus the Demon Finn Balor.
Yep.
Hey, right.
Yeah, and they're continuing their epic rivalry over the coveted workhorse title when the two square off at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a rival to a guy called the Demon.
Yeah. So who are you picking for this match?
Oh, aren't you gonna read the description?
I did. That was the description.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that. Yeah. I think Bobby Lashley is gonna retain his championship.
Okay. Any reason why?
No, not particularly. I just think just what I assume.
Okay. Next, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match. Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. And that's literally what it says. Buddy Murphy would defend his coveted title against Tony Nese. Who are you picking for this match?
Buddy Murphy won the previous predictions we did, correct?
Not the previous one, but the one before that, yeah.
So, okay, because of this, I think he will lose this one, and Tony Nese will become the new champion.
Okay. All right, we have, I don't know if you know who Kurt Angle is.
I know who Kurt Angle is.
This is his farewell match. And he's wrestling Baron Corbin. I don't need to read the description for this one, so.
All right, well, because, I don't know, it might be like an Undertaker situation where he loses, but I feel like Kurt Angle will have a good send-off match, and on a high note, so.
Okay.
So I think he'll win, yeah.
And then we have the United States Championship match. United States Champion Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. I didn't tell you who's who
for the Baron
Corbin match, but I didn't think I needed. Yeah, so who are you picking for this one?
I think Rey Mysterio will take the championship belt, yeah.
Okay. And then we have, I don't need to tell you. See, this is good. You actually know a lot of people on the show for once, actually, I think.
Randy Orton, I know because of the meme.
Yeah, so Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. This is the right to call.
AJ, I want to pick another AJ because, AJ Talent, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to go with Randy Orton as a proud favorite.
Yep. And then we have a fatal four-way tag team match. This is basically like every team for themselves type of match. First person to get pinfall or submission will either.
We'll say who we think is going to get pinned first.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. That would be like a tie. That would be a tiebreaker. If we tie, I don't think there's a way we could tie on this show, but that would be our tiebreaker.
Yeah, like there's too many. Like if we are split in the middle, then goddamn.
Yeah. All right, so we have the champions, the Boston Hug Connection, which is the people with the belts. We have the Samoan Slaughterhouse. They're the team all the way over to the right. That's Nia Jax and Tamina. They're like the bigger team in the match. We have the Divas of Doom, which is Natalya and Beth Phoenix. Natalya is the one that's like wearing the cat ears all the way over to the right. Beth Phoenix is the one that's got like the headband on her head. And the Iconics are the other team that I haven't said.
Far right. I mean, far left.
The Samoan Slaughterhouse are the far left. Nia Jax and Tamina. And the Iconics are the team next to the champions. And the Divas of Doom are the team on the far right.
Okay. So I think Samoan Slaughterhouse are going to be the victors. It'll come down to them and the current champions, and I think the Divas are going to get pinned first.
Okay. Well, just get pinned, and this is like first pinfall loses, so.
Yeah, for first pinfall. Like, they're going to be out first.
Okay. All right. And then we have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns is the guy that's got like the bulletproof vest on, and Drew McIntyre is the guy on the right.
Okay. I think Roman Reigns will be the victor. No particular reason. I just feel like he'll win.
Okay. I don't think here's another match, and you've seen him on two of the prediction videos we've already done. Shane McMahon versus The Miz in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Basically, what this means is you can pin or make your opponent tap out anywhere in the world, pretty much. So,
yeah. They want to fly to France to pin, they can do that.
Yeah, pretty much. So, who do you think will win this match?
Shane McMahon, he had a pretty good record in our previous predictions, so I think he will be the victor.
Okay. And then we have someone you know very well over here. A no-holds-barred match, which means no count-out, no disqualifications. You can do whatever you want. Triple H versus Batista. The only difference between this and the Falls Count Anywhere match is the only way you can win this match is by pinfall or submission in the ring. So, you know. So what do you think within this? And if Triple H loses, he's done. He's done wrestling.
Ooh. You know what? Because they already had one farewell match. Okay. I don't see that happening, so I think Triple H will be the victor.
Okay. And then we have the. Do you know Brock Lesnar is? You do, right?
Yeah, I know Brock Lesnar.
So we have it. So I don't need to tell you who's who here. This is actually a pretty easy one because you know everyone here actually. So we have
I don't know Seth Rollins.
Well, yeah, but since you know Brock, I don't need to tell you who's who.
Well, actually, I know Brock Lesnar has a really good record, so I'm gonna bet on him.
Okay. So yeah, Brock Lesnar retains the Universal Championship. I don't even need to say anything else. All right, then we have the WWE Championship match. The new Daniel Bryan. Everyone says, you're probably wondering what's so new about him. He was the new Daniel Bryan before. He's the new Daniel Bryan.
I mean, they're going to start calling him the old, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. So the new Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. Who wins this match?
I think Kofi Kingston will take this.
Okay. And then we have what will be the last match on the show, the main event.
Or, unless they had a secret match at the end.
Well, no, they've already announced this is going to be the last match on the show. So, it's winner take all. So both belts are on the line. Ronda Rousey, don't need to tell you who she is because you know who she is. Charlotte Flair, she's the person with the blue belt, and Becky Lynch. Obviously, because you know who, So it's winner take all. Who do you think will win?
I think Ronda Rousey. And I feel bad saying this because I know she's like just a super popular, famous wrestler. But I think Ronda Rousey will lose her championship, and Charlotte Flair will take it red.
So she'll have all the belts.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's my turn to do.
Yeah. Now that the noob is out of the way, the experienced wrestling fan will put me in my place.
All right.
Back from the beginning.
Yeah, I have to go back. I scrolled down too far, so. So I having some technical difficulties here because I'm down to like the results of last year's show. You don't want to be there.
Wow.
Okay. So we have the Women's Battle Royal. Like I said, could go either way because typically whoever wins the Battle Royal, it never gets brought up ever again, so it's really tough to predict. So I'm gonna say Asuka. So we have Or
we agree on that one.
she's not in the match, but since I'm more experienced, I know who she is. Lacey Evans. There's this woman who like comes out like every week and interrupts people's matches, and they say they want to give her like a big, career.
Wow, what a dick move. Hey, I can choose A, B, C,
Yeah.
and then you go ahead and pick D. Like, I didn't even know if D was an option.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the disadvantages of being the noob, because would it make you feel better if I pick somebody else that's also in the match?
That's
okay.
We both picked Asuka's our number one pick, so
yeah. Then we have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm Braun Strowman, and I actually see them doing something stupid and having the celebrity Colin Jost be the other winner, just because you haven't watched wrestling like as much as I have. Sometimes they just love to do stupid things to like have the celebrities win. So they just love to do stupid things like that. So I'm saying that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So we both agreed Braun Strowman's probably gonna win.
Yeah. So but if the other, yeah. So it's either you have to and then for the Intercontinental Championship match, Finn Balor, I think, will win, because typically when he gets into this demon persona, he's like undefeated in that persona. So I think he's gonna.
Yeah, win. I think Bobby Lashley will get him before he can pull that off.
All right, and I also agree with you on the cruiserweight match. I think Tony Nese is gonna win. So there you go. And I also agree with you on the Kurt Angle's farewell match. I think Kurt Angle will win. So there you go. But however, I think Samoa Joe will retain his United States Championship. So,
I feel like Rey Mysterio's been on like a losing streak after the last couple ones.
I'm trying to think. He wasn't on. Yeah, because he lost on the last one too. So
I feel like this will be like his rise back. Get on a winning streak.
And then I disagree with you on the Randy Orton AJ Styles match. I think AJ Styles will win. So
I'm fine with that. AJ, yeah. I'm cool if AJ wins.
And I disagree with you though on the women's tag team title match. I think the Boss and Hug Connection will retain their titles, but I think they're gonna because they're like the weakest team in the match. I think the Iconics are gonna get pinned or be made to submit. So
okay, so we disagree on both ends.
Yeah. So that one could be like controversy right there, because watch like one. Well, we just have to get the winner right. If we tie, can you imagine though? Like we tie and like we get the like.
Oh yeah, and it comes down, and it really does come down to that. I'll be amazed.
And imagine too because we both of us didn't pick the champions to get pinned. They're the ones that get pinned. It's like, what do we do then? Like.
Oh yeah, because then it's like shit.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I guess we both got to do the lose.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll both. No, but we both win too, though. So.
Yeah, I don't know how we do that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I also agree with you though on the Roman Reigns match. I think Roman Reigns will win. Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm gonna say the Miz will win. Because Shane McMahon like beat him up in front of his hometown, right in front of his dad, and I think the Miz will get redemption for that. See, I kept that from you, so.
Yeah.
And then I agree with you. I think Triple H will win because because it's gonna be Batista's last match. Because he's obviously Batista's doing like all the movie roles and stuff because you recognize Batista. So
yeah, but he can always come back. If Triple H loses, it's like he's done for good. So
yeah. Now a lot of people are picking Seth Rollins, but I've learned never to count out Brock Lesnar because everyone thought Brock Lesnar was going to lose last year and he didn't. So I'm saying Brock Lesnar retains the championship. I might get this wrong, but I'm saying Brock Lesnar retains the Universal Championship.
We both agree on that.
We both agree on the Kofi match. Kofi Kingston will win because he's been, had the odds stacked against him so much just to get this match. If he just loses, then
it's not really much of an underdog story. If
the
underdog loses,
he'll look like a complete loser if he just loses. Yeah. So, and then, however, though we do disagree on the main event. Becky Lynch, I think, will walk out winner takes all. So
we both think Ronda Rousey's gonna lose.
Yeah, because same thing. you didn't know this. Becky Lynch has had to go through so much to get. She got taken out of the match first for Charlotte in favor of Charlotte Flair, so it wouldn't make any sense for her to, after all this fighting she had to do to get back in the match for her to lose. So
yeah, that's fair. Although it could be like a really tragic thing, like she worked so hard to get back in, and then she just can't make it.
Because I think one thing we do agree on is they're telling like 3 underdog stories, and I think one of the underdogs has to lose because you can't do like a feel good moment 3 times in one night.
Exactly. Like it gets old and predictable.
I think too people will be less pissed off because people are going to be pissed off if Becky Lynch loses and if Kofi loses. People will be less pissed if Seth loses. I think so.
Yeah.
So I know you probably don't know what I feel like you kind of know what I'm talking about, but kind of don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I vaguely understand.
It would be like like a superhero movie. Like if all the superheroes just like won in the end, it wouldn't be like there wouldn't be feel good moment. Like one of the superheroes has to lose in the end.
Well, I mean, did you see Infinity War?
I did not. Why? All the superheroes.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say anything because, yeah.
Yeah. It's something. It's like I'm just putting that scenario out there. So, because if all like the underdogs lose, then everyone goes home pissed off. And since the last match on the show was the Becky match. I think people want to go home happy versus like pissed off. So we'll see what happens though. So we also have another like prediction that you don't know about. There's this guy named Elias that comes out and performs songs, and he keeps saying like he's not going to get interrupted. So
so then he's going to get interrupted.
Who do you think will interrupt him though? That's a tough one for you to predict. But who do you think?
Out of everyone who's who's in the matches.
Or like you could just name like some random like someone that's not that that's not on the matches that you think will come out.
Okay, that's rough. I don't know. I feel like Brock Lesnar would maybe do that.
Okay. Now that I'm gonna go out on a limb, I'm gonna say the Undertaker will interrupt him.
Really, I wanted to say that, but I was like, nah, I don't think it'd make any sense.
I wanted. See, sometimes
I would love that because he's like
sometimes I go with what
someone who's not like super big into wrestling. Like I would love that. Or The Rock. The Rock show up.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Are you saying?
Cena? I don't know.
So who are you guessing? The Rock or Lesnar or John Cena?
I'm gonna say The Rock.
Okay. I'm gonna say. I know it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but sometimes I just go with what I want. I want the Undertaker, so I'm going because he's like I
would love to see The Rock show up. So it's like
he's always watching. So
except he isn't because he doesn't have people.
Yeah. So that's our WrestleMania predictions. You might have to text me these because I'm actually you probably won't remember these by the time we get off here, but
well, I mean, I'm sure after we'll go through and I'll remember like what I did.
Yeah, because this time it's like 14 matches we have to remember versus just like because like the other one like was only 5 matches. We know what we have different. So
yeah, after WrestleMania we'll go through and we'll I'm sure I'll remember what I picked. So
I'll just show you the. Don't you dare after the results are up, there'll be that guy that's I picked this guy when
I got every single one right.
Because that one
unless I do, in which case that's awesome.
Yeah. I know, yeah. So I have a feeling I think we're gonna this is a pretty good fight this time because you were able to
a lot of them,
and so there could be a chance I lose one of them this time because
it'd be nice if we lost both this one and the last one we just did, make it 2 losses each.
I really want you to lose at least I want you to lose this one because I really want that video up where you have to trash break.
I really want to see you act like a dumbass in front of the camera and pretend to be a wrestler.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But that's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna end this video off. Anything you want to plug or promote?
My channel, AJ Talent. If I lose, I'll be uploading that Breaking Bad video, and sometime soon we'll be uploading my 2 losses punishment videos up there as well as on his channel.
In a couple minutes, actually.
In a couple minutes.
7:20.
Well, I probably won't upload it tonight. I'll probably, upload it some other time.
Well, I'm recording it via my Skype, though.
Yeah, probably.
So I'll probably upload it right afterwards. So, unless you want to film it, unless you want to just film it yourself or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's basically it. Also check out, this channel. Wrestling Fortune 44. I have to make a version 2 of my channel update video now because my old channel got, my WrestleMania experience got kind of shuffled around now. So,
Yeah.
and no one the Talkinator. Like I said, this is probably going to be me and AJ's like one of our last videos we're going to make for a bit until WrestleMania week's done. So
Yeah, because you have all that to cover plus your test.
yeah,
I'm working and I'm going to Universal with my graduation class this
you'll
weekend.
love Universal. Have you been
Yeah,
Universal?
when I was like 12.
Oh, okay. So
it's been a while.
yeah, I think you'll love it. You're gonna like the Transformers ride if you go on it because that's a really good ride.
Oh really? Yeah, I haven't been since. I don't think I ever went on that. So
I don't think it was. I don't even know if it was around then because.
yeah, they're renting out the whole park for the night, so I'll be there from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
So does that mean like you get the whole park to yourself or?
Well, yeah, like the high schools all over Florida are renting it out to like together.
Oh, so
it's like it'll still be packed, but like
yeah,
less so than normal.
It's kind of cool. Like I wish, because my school can't do anything like that because we don't live in Florida, so it's like cool. Your school can go.
Well, also you're university, so like this is like a high school thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, even when I went to high school though, we didn't like.
Oh right.
Went to like something like this because the only thing we really have is like Canterbury Lake Park, but that's like.
Yeah, I mean you're nearby Waterways. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do something like that, but.
Yeah, I know, especially because it's like summertime around that time,
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, it is, but it's not at the same because it depends on the weather sometimes. So. But we're off topic. We're just rambling.
We're rambling, just I'm excited. So. All right.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. We will talk to you guys later.
Peace.